today. Hallelujah. Last week, we were blessed to learn about compassion. It's in the scripture. Luke chapter 15, verse 11 through 32, and it reads, and then he said, a certain man had 2 sons, and the younger of them said to his father, Father, give me the portion of goods that falls to me. Yes, sir. So he divided to them his livelihood. And not many days after, the younger son gathered all together, journeyed to a far country, and there wasted his possessions with prodigal living. But when he had spent all, there arose a severe famine in that land, and he began to be in want. Then he went and joined himself to a citizen of their country, and he went and he sent him into the fields to feed swine. And he would gladly have filled his stomach with the pods of the swine, the pods that the swine ate, and no one gave him anything. But when he came to himself, he said, how many of my father's hired servants have bread enough to spare and I perish with hunger? I will arise and go to my father and will say to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I am no longer worthy to be called a son. Make me like one of your hired servants. And he arose and came to his father. But when he was still a great way off, his father saw him and had compassion and ran and fell upon his neck and kissed him. And the son said to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and in your sight. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. But the father said to his servants, bring out the best robe and put it on him, and put a ring on his hand and sandals on his feet, and bring the fatted calf here and kill it, and let us eat and be merry. For this my son was dead and is alive. He was lost and is found. Yes, sir. And they began to be merry. Now, his older son was in the field, and he came and drew near to the house. He heard music and dancing, so he called one of the servants and asked what these things meant. And he said to him, your brother has come, and because he has received him safe and sound, your father has killed the fatted calf. But he was angry and would not go in. Therefore his father came out and pleaded with him. So he answered and said to his father, lo, these many years I have been serving you. I never transgressed your commandments at any time, and yet you never gave me a young goat that I might make merry with my friends. But as soon as this son of yours, who has devoured your livelihood with harlots, you killed the fatted calf for him? And he said to him, son, you are always with me, and all that is yours, all that I have is yours. It was right that we should make merry and be glad. For your brother was dead and is alive. Come on, Pastor. And was lost and is found. I want to use your subject this morning. What's in your house? Yeah. What's in your house? Father, in Jesus' name, give us ears to hear what the Spirit of the Lord has to say. In Jesus' name, amen. You can see. You're on top of your game, Pastor. What's in your house? What's in your house? Hey. This parable has 4 main characters, and each character needs to be explained in order to understand the story in its totality. We talked about the wayward son. We talked about the compassionate father. We talked about the connection with our Heavenly Father's love. And today, we're going to talk about the son who did everything right. Jesus. See, if you are attempting to balance your career, family, or ministry, or just trying to learn how to raise a child, what to do, how to do it, when to do it, it can be a challenge. Yes, sir. Can I get amen? Amen. Yeah, it can be a challenge. I commend parents who have more than 2 children. My mother she had an extraordinary amount of grace. She raised 9. I mean, she was graced to do it. I commend those who just can do two. And everybody come out alive. I'll tell you, there's no formula to raising children. Everybody has different personalities, and everybody must be dealt with differently. Here in this parable, we have a story where two sons had different ideas about life. One was ready to be adventurous, experience new things, and the other was loyal to his father, content with where he was, non-adventurous, a homeboy type child. We're going to focus today on the older son in this parable, the homeboy, the non-adventurous, the loyal to his father's son. There was a party on the inside of the house, rejoicing because the younger son had come home. But why did the younger son leave? He thought he was ready to be responsible. He thought he was ready to be a man. He thought he was able to handle life. So he asked the father to give him his portion of goods, which is half of what the eldest son received, or a third of the father's estate. He got what was his and went and blew it. He blew it and hit rock bottom. But look, I want us to focus today on how the elder son responded. There was a party on the inside of his home. They were rejoicing because the younger son had come home. And here comes his little brother or sister who tells his parents, give me my stuff, I'm out. And dad gives it to him. And verse 13 says, not many days in the journey into a far country, he wasted it, doing riotous living, just doing all kind of crazy stuff. And when he came to himself, he found his way back home, and before he could get there, his father saw him and went out to greet him and welcomed him home with open arms. Not only did he welcome him home, but he also threw a welcome party for him. Not only did he welcome him home, but he also killed the best calf that he had, and he also gave the son his best robe and put a ring on his hand and shoes on his feet and said, let's army. Nothing wrong with none of that. The father was happy. He was excited. His son that was lost, now he's found. The son that went away, and regardless of what he did, regardless of how he wasted it, that was not part of the father's concern or his conversation. He was excited to see his lost son.
Yes, sir.
For years, we rejoice over the youngest son's story. But what about the eldest son, who never disrespected his father, who never brought embarrassment on his father, who always did what he can to help around the house, who recognized his daddy was getting old and needed somebody he could trust to help take care of the sheep and hired hands and other household responsibilities. Where was the oldest son when the youngest came home? Verse 25 says he was in the field, signifying that he was working. He wasn't even invited to the party, but he was doing what he needed to do. He was doing his assignment.
Come on, God.
He went to the house and heard music and dancing and asked. He didn't ask a crazy question. He didn't know. He didn't know. He said, what's this? What's going on?
Right.
What's going on? In verse 27 from the New Living Translation says, your brother's back.
Come on.
And your father has killed the calf. We are fattening and has prepared a great feast. We are celebrating because of his safe return.
Come on, Pastor.
Up to this point in the eldest son's mind, you know, there's something wrong with this picture. He started saying, hold on now, hold on. I love my little brother. But I've been out here toiling, and I've been out here sweating, and I never cussed Daddy. I never threatened to leave. I never said, God, you know, my father just ain't right. He don't treat me right. So something's going on in the older son's head up to this point. Why was he so angry? Why? Why? The same reasons we get angry. Yeah, let's not act like, you know, let's not act like we don't go there every now and then.
Yes, sir.
I was in a big family. We watched everything that came in the house. You're not going to bring one up in there. You give them one, you got to give me one. We watched it every time somebody got some new shoes. We looked down at the bottom of ours and seen that it was time for us. Yeah, he was angry for the same reasons we get angry. The eldest son, look at his attitude. He said, Lord, all these years I've been working, I never disobeyed your commandments. You never gave me so much a little kid that I might get with my friends and have a party. He says, you've been, the eldest son was thinking, I've been living holy, keeping myself, and from all unsaved people, I've been living right. And you never did nothing like this for me. You do everything. Think about this. Think about this. You do everything your supervisor asks you to do.
Right.
You are more than qualified. And you train all the new people.
Come on now.
Why didn't they consider you for the promotion? Yeah, we get that same attitude.
Right.
Yeah, might not have it at home, but we get it in our walk of life. You've been living holy, righteous, walking in integrity in your business affairs. Why and how does this lying, stealing, drinking, homemongering business take off and make millions of dollars while I struggle to pay my bills? Why? Yeah, I'm angry. And part of me, part of my anger is justifiable. I just want to know why. I'm not saying don't bless the brother.
Right.
But just tell me why I didn't get blessed. The elder son was saying, I never brought shame to your name or family. When will you show appreciation for me?
Yes, sir.
Where was? Think about this. I want us to get a good picture of this story. Where was the elder son when his younger brother came home? He was out working.
Boy, he was in the business.
He was doing what he do every day. And he was angry. Look at how he presents himself to his father. Check out his attitude. Look at how he addressed the father. He says, from the King James Version, he uses the word Lord. In the New American Bible, he says, look. In the New Century Version, he says, I have served you as a slave for many years. I have served you as a slave for many years. It was total disrespect. It was always custom to address the father with the word father. I can't imagine my son coming to me when he's 16, 17.
Right.
Hey. What's up with this? Why she get to go? Why she get a part? Why she get the best meat in the house?
The breast.
Why? Disrespect, total disrespect. The New Living Translation says, it says it like this. He said, all these years I've worked hard for you and never once refused to do a single thing you told me. And in all that time, you never, oh man, wrong words, man. Wrong words. You never gave me even one young goat for a feast with my friends. Wow. Yet when this son of yours, oh my God, come on, man. This son of yours, this guy right here, this son of yours come back after squandering your money on prostitutes.
Right.
You celebrate by killing the fattest calf that we have for you. We get the best meat in the house for hanging out with prostitutes.
Come on, man.
He was angry. He was angry. And a part of it was justifiable.
Right.
Wow.
He just wanted to know why. See, we must be careful that we don't share that same attitude as God and to the church daily. We are spend a lot of time these next couple of months evangelizing, and we have to be careful taking on that type of mentality when new converts come into the house. It's that kind of attitude that makes a new believer say, where's the love?
Right.
What am I talking about? When God saved that person who doesn't understand church etiquette, and y'all heard this before, they don't understand church protocol. Yeah, we must be careful that we don't make them feel inferior.
Yes, sir.
They don't know.
That's right.
They don't know. When God saved that person who don't dress like you,
Right.
we must be careful that we don't give the impression that we're better than them.
Come on,
That might be all they have.
Come on, Pastor.
I'm recognizing that there's a generation of people that are literally unchurched.
Right.
Right. It's true.
They're unchurched. Mama never went to church. Grandma never went to church. They never went to church. And so they literally come just as they are.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Yeah.
And then the church folks have the audacity
Come on,
to
Pastor.
look at them and say, oh, you got to sit over there. You go sit in the balcony because people that smell like me, they sit on this row.
Come on, Pastor.
People that know how to praise the Lord sit on this row. See, when God saved that person who you didn't even want to witness to,
Come on.
yeah, you walk by them on the street, and then suddenly they end up sitting next to you.
Wow. Deep stuff. Deep stuff.
Yeah. You got to be careful that you don't look, you know that look that you can give them.
Right.
You got to be careful.
Church look.
Yeah.
See, when God saved those people who don't know how to quietly
Come on, man.
discipline their children,
Yes.
don't forget where God brought you from.
Yes, sir.
That's
Don't
right.
forget.
Yes.
Can I say it just a few more minutes?
Come on.
Yeah.
When God saved those people and they demand most of the pastor's time, don't forget, you've been getting fat while they were lost.
You on top of your game.
Yes, good stuff.
Y'all saying that make let me know that y'all not getting mad.
It's true.
That's about that.
When God saved that person and they come in ready to work and be used by God, how will you respond
Come on, preach out.
when they do what you chose not to do?
Negative.
You know, can I talk about that just for a second? Just give me 30 seconds. You know, I see it and I hear it. You know, folks come in ready to work, and then the church folks, they try to be smooth. I used to do that, you know. That's the person that's coming in. You know, I used to do do that all the time. When I did it like this. And I did it like that. Why don't you just shut up and go sit down somewhere?
Come on,
You didn't do it then, and you don't want to do it now.
Come on, Pastor.
Let them do it and pray they strength in the Lord.
Right.
So put the fire out before it gets started real good. Before the fire even gets started good, the saints,
Burn it up.
not the world, the saints, put the fire out. All because all they want to burn is spare flame.
Come on, Dad.
Whatever they want to call it.
For real.
Let me tell you, saints, I'm going to switch here to the happier part. It's time to switch dance partners for some of us.
Yes, sir.
You're still at the party,
Yes, sir.
but it's just time to change dance partners. God is sending in more dance partners in the house. He's sending in more dance partners. You understand what I'm talking about? Just hold on. The older brother's unhappy over his unhappiness over a fatted calf being killed to celebrate the return of his undisciplined brother illustrates the Pharisees' response and scribes. That the response the Pharisees and scribes had at the prospect of sinners becoming acceptable to God.
Come on, Dad.
They didn't want to get excited about that. They didn't want nobody to get saved under no system except but theirs.
Come on now.
That's all they wanted to follow.
Yes.
The son made a strong complaint to the father. He said, Father, you mean you honor immorality over faithfulness? I mean, I understand his anger. The son took his money and he went out and he lived an immoral life. He just, and then he come home and the father, it seemed like the father was honoring immorality over faithfulness. It seemed like faithfulness must be learned. The youngest son didn't learn it yet. Church etiquette must be learned. Church protocol must be learned. Holiness must be learned. You don't learn that in the first day of class.
Come on now.
You don't even learn all that the first week of class.
Come on.
You got to come week after week after week to learn all that stuff.
Yes, sir.
Look at how the father responded in verse 31 and 32. He said to him, Son, you are always with me, and all that I have is yours. It was right. I did the right thing that we should make merry and be glad, for your brother was dead and was alive again, was lost and now found. The elder son, he was in the father's house, but not able to benefit from being in the father's house because of his attitude.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on now.
He had everything, including the same attitude. He could have had a party anytime. He was there. What he didn't realize is that being in the Father's house is a greater blessing than receiving what's in the Father's house. Let me say that again. Being in the Father's house was a greater blessing than receiving what's in the Father's house. In His presence.
Yes, sir.
There's fullness of joy. In His presence. Not by receiving stuff. And we get it all twisted. We qualify our intimacy with God based on stuff.
You teach.
And God says, listen, don't connect me with that stuff. In His presence
All right.
is fullness of joy.
Come on now.
And this is one that I feed on every day. Not only will he bless us with all our needs, but he also promised that he will give us the desires of our heart. Oh my God, I already got the blessings. The blessings, they just come naturally because I stay in the presence.
Yes. That's good.
The blessings come naturally because I stay in the presence. Now, I'm praising God for the desires of my heart. Thank you, God, for giving me not a car, but giving me the one I want. Yeah, that's the desire of my heart. He said, I'm going to meet all your needs according to his riches and glory by Christ Jesus. Now, I'm at a whole other place now.
Come on.
Thank you for giving me my dream house.
Yes. Hallelujah.
Thank you for giving me the job that I want.
Yes, sir.
I'm at a different place. I don't have to sit back and wait for people to dish to me what they want me to have.
Come on.
Because I learned how to live in the presence.
That's good.
And when you learn how to live in the presence, then you can say, hey, God, there's some more hallelujahs. There's some more thank you, Jesus. And then God look back your way and say, listen, son, I've been receiving that from you for so long. What do you want?
Overflow. Overflow.
Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
See, there's some seasons when you need to say, I think I can make it for a while on my own.
That's good.
Yeah, I want you to understand what I'm talking about.
Hallelujah.
There should come seasons in your life when you say, listen, I have enough word in me to get me through this day.
Amen.
You don't have to call Pastor Pam, Pastor Sam,
Right.
Pastor Lou, Pastor Walk every day.
Right.
Because you got enough. Somebody said, I'm already fat. Yeah, I got enough word in me, you know. If I want to go on vacation and say, listen, this week I ain't doing nothing but rest and the rest.
Come on, man.
See, some of y'all don't understand that. When I say, sometimes I go on vacation, I say, listen, I ain't going there, I ain't trying to get word for nobody. I ain't trying to get a prayer through for nobody. I'm going there, I'm going to sit, I'm going to put my clothes on and go look up at the sun.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You deserve it.
And I'm able to do that.
Yes, sir.
Because I got enough. I got enough word in me. I don't have to consistently be pulling on God. I don't have to consistently fight and be in warfare. You hear what I'm saying? You have to go. I don't have to consistently say, listen, my every day, every morning, 24/7, you mean I got to fight and pray every day? When am I going to have my Selah? And you're able to have your Selah, that's your rest.
Right.
When you feel yourself with the presence of the Lord.
Come on. Gird it up.
See, I know God can keep me from falling. I know that. So I don't have to get up in the morning and worry about, well, if I don't pray, is everything going to be all right? God got me.
Yes, sir.
God got you. These new converts need all the attention they can get when they come in the house.
Come on, guys.
They were lost, but now they are found. They were blind, but now they see. He was in the Father's house, the elder son, and seeds of bitterness, frustration, low self-esteem, hatred, jealousy, and anger gripped him so that he was unable to benefit from what was in the house. He was so bitter to realize the blessings of being in the Father was already upon him. He was so bitter he didn't recognize the blessings of the Father was already on him. This is a question. What's in your house?
Yeah, Pastor.
This is something you need to think about. I'm not talking about just this building.
Right.
I'm talking about
Spiritual house.
in your house. What's in your house? What you got down in your heart? what you got down in the spirit. What's coming from here to your mind, out your mouth, out your lifestyle.
That's good.
Don't miss the blessings that's in your house. Ephesians 1 verse 3 and 4 says, I have, past tense, I have blessed you with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in Christ Jesus, according as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world. He hath already given us everything we need.
Yes, sir.
And it's incumbent upon us to recognize what we have. What's in your house? You got to know that God said you're blessed in the fields, you're blessed in the cities, you're blessed everywhere you tread your feet. You got to know that healing is in your house, deliverance is in your house, joy is in your house, peace is in your house. You got to know it. Let me tell you, you got to know that before the storm comes.
Right. Right.
So when the storms of life starts raging, when the storms of life start coming, you won't be tossed to and fro.
You teach.
Because you know what's in your house. You know that your anchor holds and it grips the solid rock of Jesus.
Come on, man.
Jesus.
Don't talk to you again.
Jesus.
See, there's no storm that will ever stop you if you stand in the presence of the Lord. The Father claims justice is being done. Come on, the Father in the parable. He said, listen, I did the right thing, man. He's my son too.
Right.
He says justice is being done. And we're rejoicing because we should rejoice. He was dead, now he's alive. He was lost, and now he's found.
Yeah.
But here, we're focusing today on how the elder son responds.
Yeah.
And I read this over and over and over and over again, trying to find the happy ending to the elder son's story. We see the happy ending for the younger son's story. Lost, now he found. Dead, now he alive. We see the happy ending to the father's.
Right.
My son was gone, he took all his money, and now he's back. I got my son back.
Yes, sir.
We see the happy ending to God the Father's story. That's another one of my children. My angels in heaven are rejoicing because one of my children, one of my creations have come back home. They've come back to the body of Christ. But we don't have a happy ending in this parable for the elder son. The parable is left hanging for reflection.
Okay. Hanging cross.
One is left to decide whether they rejoice at the return of the sinner, like the father, or complain, like the elder son.
My God.
If one is willing to celebrate at the presence of transformation in the sinner, one should also seek out the sinner who can benefit from being transformed.
Yes.
Let me say that again. Break it down. If you can celebrate at the presence of transformation of a sinner, then you ought to be excited about going to find a sinner.
Okay. Right.
That needs to be saved.
I call it right.
See, we can't have this, well, I'm going to rejoice on first Sunday, but second, third, and the fourth Sunday is mine. No. We want them to come in every week.
Yes, sir.
We want all the attention to be on them every week.
Yes, sir.
Because we're in the house.
Yeah.
We're already in the house.
Yes, sir.
We are experiencing the joy of the Lord, the peace of God, the healing and delivering power of God.
That's
When
good.
somebody come down week after week, they come down and want to have prayer, we shouldn't look at them strange. We should say, thank you, Jesus. They're getting another devil cast out. Thank you, Jesus. They're getting another level of ministry. They're getting empowered to go deeper in the Lord. We should get excited about that.
Come on.
Can I get amen?
Amen.
Yes. And this is a really good, I think, an appropriate message for us, because sometimes when we go out in the street, we are really picky and choosy. I always kind of stand in the back and just see how y'all work. And I see that spirit sometimes manifest in us. Now, let me just help you out here, make you feel a little comfortable. Then we're going to close this out. Sometimes, I'm not quick. I'm not excited to walk up with somebody that haven't washed.
Right.
I understand. I don't want to shake nobody's hand and their hand look like they haven't touched water in weeks. I'm just being real.
Come on.
So I understand that apprehension.
Come on,
But then there comes a time when we have to say, God, listen, help me to cast down all these barriers, all these things that's prohibiting me from showing the love of God. This is a lost child. And I'm going to rejoice with them when they're drawn closer to you. If they never set foot in this building, if they stand there and let me pray with them, if they let me talk to them about Jesus, if they let me share a track with them, if they let me witness to them about the love of God, I'm going to rejoice with them as if there's nothing at all wrong with them. Because from the eyes of God, God looks past all that stuff with us. He looked past all that stuff with us.
I'm telling you.
Some of us came down the aisle stinking high. Stop talking about going over. And God looked past all that.
Yes, sir.
So as we continue to go forth in our evangelistic events,
Yeah.
just remember, somebody that we talk to, they may not have what we have, look like we look, dress like we dress, but God loved them the same way He loved them.
Come on now.
The exact same way. Get excited that you have an opportunity
Yeah.
to share
I love
the
it.
love of God to the soul. They might be
It's
saved.
your thing.
They might be an angel in disguise.
Might be.
You don't know. You don't know. But before you go out, ask God to prepare your heart to receive whomever come your way.
Yes, sir.
And never forget what's in your house.
Come on now.
You can have everything you need, even the desires of your heart, as long as you stay in the presence of the Lord. Give God some praise.
Yes, sir.
God is so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Just lift your hands and just begin to say, thank you, Lord.
Thank you.
Thank you for the word. Thank you, Lord, for that word. That's helping. This word is sharpening us. It's helping us to be sharper in our witness. It's helping. We always talk about the lost son. We always talk about the love of the Father. But what about that young man who did everything right and got angry? Or his anger was justified. But he had to change his heart. We don't know if he did. The Bible don't say if he changed his heart. He may have taken all that he had and say, listen, you gonna party for him or not? He may have, we don't know. The Bible don't say. But the most important thing that we want to get out of that is, I don't want to be like him. I don't want to have that same attitude that he had. Because this is a soul. This is a soul that God loves. Every day, God. Father, we bless you and thank you for your word.
Thank you, Lord.
Your word gives us light. Your word heals, it delivers, it leads, and it guides us. We thank you